Hi guys, let's get some homework finished for this week. You had 4 pages, or 2 pages, but they were back and front. So we're going to start with the first one, page 85. It should say 3.3, it should say compare fractions, and the directions for this first part are to compare, which means to comparar, or to see which ones are bigger, smaller, or equal. And then you're going to write the strategy that you used. The strategy I really want you guys to do for this part is to draw. I just want to see how you guys are drawing fractions. I'll do the first one. Whenever I compare fractions, remember that you follow some rules. The first question you ask is, do these have the same denominator? Well, no, they're different. This one has a 3, this one has a 4. Next thing you'll do is ask, well, do they have the same numerator? They do. They both have the 1. Now what I would do is I'd have to get my pen and move down. And since I'm moving down, I'm going to pick the smaller number, and that's 3. So this is the winner winner, this is the chicken dinner, and it looks like that. Now I want you to take these fractions and I want you to turn them into a drawing to prove that you're doing it right. So I'm going to draw 2 circles. And this is 1/3, so I know I need to cut this into 3 pieces. Try your best. And I need to color one of them. And this one says 1/4, so I cut this into 4 pieces. And look, these pieces are bigger than these pieces. Do you see that? And I only get one of these. And if I think about it, you know, these are big pieces, these are little pieces, and I only get one of the big pieces or one of the little pieces. Well, this one is definitely more, so we did it correctly. We need to be able to do that for all of them. You don't have to draw circles. You can draw rectangles if you want, or squares. It's whatever you like more. Okay? We're going to go to the back. Be really careful with these. Some of these are really big star questions, so pay attention, because on these they want you to show which symbol you would use. But again, I want to see a drawing. And then on this one, you're going to use this picture for both questions. Okay? And think about it. It would be easier if you drew all of these fractions. For example, if you drew 1/3 over here. If you drew 1/3, and this would be your raisins, so I'm going to put an R for these are the raisins. And I would say 1/3 is raisins. And I would draw another square. These are for the cranberries, so C for cranberries, and it's 1/4. So there's 4 pieces because it's fourths. Color one of those, and make another square for walnuts, and another one for almonds. And it's just easier to see those drawings and then pick the one that you like. Okay? Be careful, because this one says least and this one says greatest. Deal? Alright, if you need to go back and watch the video again, that is totally okay. Not mad at that. The next part is page 91. Now, on page 91, this is going to be just a little bit harder. We are going to learn this on Wednesday with Ms. Martinez, so if you're trying to do this on Tuesday, I would say stop and don't do it yet. Wait until you work with Ms. Martinez on Wednesday and then start it. So I'm even going to write at the top right here that this is for Wednesday. Underline it, because I really want you to wait until Wednesday to do this, okay? If it's already Wednesday and you are ready to move on, we can figure out the way to show equivalent fractions. And if you already figured it out, this word right here means equal. It means the word same. It means one doesn't have more, one does. They're exactly the same, even though they're going to be in different pieces. So I'm going to show you guys with the first one what I mean. The first one is going to show you that 3/4 has a partner that matches it, and it's going to be equal to it. So the first part is 3/4. So if you notice, the first model has 4 pieces. Well, they want me to have another fraction that equals the same amount. So I'm actually going to draw, kind of copy it. But instead of having 4 pieces, they want this one to have 8. So I'm going to copy it because it already has 4. See? And then if I make a line right here, now it has 8. So 4 here, 8 here. Okay? 3/4. So 1, 2, 3. Now they want me to color the exact same amount on this one. They want me to make the coloring kind of match. So if I look at it, I see that I have a long piece, so I need to make sure that this turns into a long piece. And I have this long piece, so I color this long piece, even though it's 2 little pieces kind of like glued together, and then this long piece. And if you notice, they look the same, even though this one has a line in the middle. If you just kind of look at it really fast, like that, they look like they're the same size. Well, if this is 3/4, look at this close. Now you can look really close, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 out of 8 colored, and they're actually equal. That means if I took all of these colored pieces and all of these colored pieces and put them on top of each other, they would actually be the same size. And if you really think about it, it's almost like I took this piece and I broke it into 2 small pieces, and I took this piece and I broke it into 2 small pieces, and I took this piece and I broke it into small pieces. You know, it's kind of like if I had 4 friends, it would be easy to cut it, but then now I have 8, so I have to cut them a little smaller, but they're kind of the same. My best thing is to draw a partner, an exact partner, and then cut it into smaller pieces. So in this one there's 2 pieces, draw it again, but cut it into 4, cut into 3, now cut it into 6, 2, and then 8. Again, we're going to be practicing this on Wednesday, and it'll make more sense, okay? When you get to the back, we're going to be using some tools in class to help us find equivalent fractions on a number line. And we do it like this because it's a little bit easy. If you notice the top, we started counting by eighths, 0/8, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. You know, we went all the way to 8/8. But then we did the bottom, and we did fourths, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. So we're going to kind of be going over these in class, and I'll show you how to label a number line on the top and then label it a little different on the bottom. On these, you're trying to find equivalent fractions. So find a fraction that's in the same spot even though it has a different fraction name. Here we're just looking for models that look exactly the same thing about it. Look at this shape. Sometimes, remember, the shapes can twist and turn, so you're looking for something that has the same size shape as this. Be really careful with this one. Okay? First write down what fraction this is, and then what fraction this is, and then find it. Okay? They're trying to find which are equal, and it's in here. It's in here somewhere. Okay? I promise you that if you wait till Wednesday, this is going to be super easy because you'll be working on it with me. And if it's already Wednesday or Thursday, then I probably sound boring because you already know all this stuff because you're so smart. All right, guys, have a great time with your homework. I will see you in class. Bye.